The storm roared over Lakeview, Minnesota, sheets of rain pounding the roof of the old boathouse where Mia Larson hid, her heart racing as fast as the thunder outside. At 29, she was a respected high school teacher, known for her poise and dedication, but tonight she was a fugitive in her own life, soaked to the bone, clutching a letter that could unravel everything. The ink was smudged, but the words burned in her mind, "Meet me at the boathouse. We can't keep pretending." It was from Caleb Reed, the one man she wasn't supposed to love. Mia had grown up in Lakeview, a small town where everyone knew your business and judged it twice over. She'd been the good girl, valedictorian, church volunteer, the daughter who never let her parents down. Teaching at Lakeview High was her way of giving back, shaping kids into dreamers despite the town's stifling rules. But Caleb, a 32-year-old single father and the town's new fire chief, was her unraveling. He'd moved to Lakeview a year ago, his quiet strength and easy smile drawing Mia in like a moth to a flame. Their connection was instant, sparked during a parent-teacher conference about his daughter, Sophie, a shy 10-year-old in Mia's class. Late-night talks about Sophie's progress turned into coffee dates, then stolen glances that lingered too long. But Caleb was married, estranged, yes, but still bound by vows in a town that clutched its morals like a lifeline. Their love was forbidden, a secret that grew heavier with every whispered conversation. Mia hated the deception, the way her heart leapt at Caleb's touch while guilt gnawed at her soul. She'd always played by the rules, but love didn't care about rules. Tonight, in the boathouse, she'd come to confront the truth. Could she keep living a lie, or would she risk everything for a chance at something real? Challenge 1, the weight of secrecy. The first hurdle was the suffocating secrecy of their relationship. Lakeview's gossip mill was merciless, and Mia lived in fear of being seen. A single misstep, a lingering glance at the grocery store, a too-long chat at a school event, could ruin her career and reputation. Caleb, too, was trapped, bound by a marriage that existed only on paper. His wife, Ellen, had left 2 years ago, chasing a life in Chicago and leaving him to raise Sophie alone. But divorce was a scandal in Lakeview, and Ellen refused to sign the papers, dangling the threat of a custody battle over Sophie. Mia and Caleb met in stolen moments, late-night phone calls, brief meetings in the boathouse, each one laced with the thrill of love and the dread of discovery. When a colleague spotted them sharing coffee at a diner outside town, Mia's principal called her in, warning her about inappropriate conduct. The pressure pushed Mia to question everything. Was love worth losing her job, her home, her identity? Challenge 2, Sophie's heart. Caleb's daughter, Sophie, became an unexpected complication. Mia had grown close to the girl, helping her come out of her shell in class. Sophie adored Mia, confiding in her about her mother's absence and her fear of being abandoned again. When Sophie caught Mia and Caleb holding hands during a school field trip, her confusion broke Mia's heart. "Are you going to take my dad away?" she asked, her small voice trembling. Mia realized their love wasn't just theirs, it affected Sophie, who'd already lost so much. Caleb, torn between his daughter's needs and his feelings for Mia, pulled back, leaving Mia devastated. She spent sleepless nights wondering if she was selfish for wanting a future with him, or if stepping away was the only way to protect Sophie. Challenge 3, the town's judgment. The final blow came when their secret unraveled. A neighbor saw Caleb's truck parked near the boathouse one stormy night and spread the word. By morning, Lakeview was buzzing with rumors. Mia faced icy stares at church, and parents demanded she be fired for immoral behavior. Caleb was shunned at the fire station, his leadership questioned. The town's judgment was a tidal wave, threatening to drown them both. Mia's parents, devout and traditional, begged her to end it, their disappointment cutting deeper than any gossip. Caleb faced pressure from Ellen, who resurfaced with threats to take Sophie if he didn't fix his life. The weight of it all pushed Mia to the edge. She considered leaving Lakeview for good, starting over where no one knew her shame. The turning point came during a town hall meeting called to address Mia's conduct. Caleb, who'd been silent to protect Sophie, showed up unannounced. In front of the packed room, he spoke rawly about his failed marriage, his love for Mia, and his commitment to being a good father. "I'm not perfect," he said, his voice steady, "but I'm done hiding who I am." Mia, trembling in the back row, stood up, her own voice breaking as she defended their love, not as a sin, but as a chance to build something honest. Sophie, who'd snuck into the meeting, ran to Mia, hugging her tightly. "I don't want you to go," she whispered. The room fell silent, the town's judgment softened by the sight of a child's trust. Mia and Caleb fought for their future. Caleb hired a lawyer to finalize his divorce, navigating a grueling custody battle with Ellen, who eventually relented when Sophie's wishes became clear. Mia faced a school board hearing but kept her job, thanks to students and parents who vouched for her character. The boathouse, once their hiding place, became a symbol of their courage, a place where they planned a new life together, with Sophie at its heart. On a clear summer evening, the lake sparkling under the stars, Mia and Caleb stood outside the boathouse, no longer hiding. Sophie played nearby, laughing with friends from school. The town hadn't fully embraced them, but the whispers had faded, replaced by a grudging respect for their honesty. Mia felt the weight of her old life lift, replaced by a love that had weathered the storm. Love, even when forbidden, is worth fighting for when it's true. The hardest battles, against secrecy, fear, and judgment, build the strongest futures. Choose honesty, choose courage, and choose the people who make you whole. This story, paced for a 30-minute YouTube video, weaves emotional depth with relatable struggles, love against the odds, the pain of secrecy, and the courage to defy judgment. Mia and Caleb's journey, grounded in small-town realities and family ties, resonates with American audiences, leaving them inspired to embrace their truth, no matter the cost.